somebody later.
They might. They might. Yep.
But they're going home for dinner.
Yeah, they're going home for dinner, and they're going to their kids' plays and their kids' concerts, and they're going to PTA meetings, and they're doing all that stuff, and they're going to church on Sundays.
And they're
yeah.
Because they own the union, they have their own business like construction or gas stations.
Let me give you a funny story. So when Dave Mays first moved the office for the Source magazine to New York in the early 80s, he had just got the office, big office on Broadway in Houston. Now it's right around the corner from Mott Street. Mott Street was where John Gotti's bar was. Like all the mob was like right over there, like Little Italy. So these guys, once I was in Boston, Dave was in New York, and Dave called me, and these guys had came up to the office and was like, hey, you guys are new to the office. We're gonna be here to collect your trash. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna charge you every month. Dave's like, we don't need that. We can do it ourselves. They said, no. We're gonna do that.
Yeah.
And so Dave called me, like, yo, these guys are up here. So I knew what was going on. I called my father. And my father just said, you're gonna have to pay him.
Right.
And it wasn't like an outrageous payment. It was a service that they come get the trash every month. But the trash is the mob's business in New York. And when we moved in there, Dave didn't realize that Dave's a Jewish kid from DC. And it's like, listen, yes, we could have done it ourselves, but then you're gonna risk, you know what I'm saying, what might come after that. So and so I say to myself, I'm like, imagine how many offices in New York that these guys collect trash from.
Right.
So and it's a legal business. They run the sanitation department in New York. So what they did was they took their street activity and just unioned up, and they run a whole business. I mean, yes, there's a lot of illegal stuff going on within the mafia, but the mafia legal businesses, the airports, construction, garbage, is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, the money that they're bringing in from that is crazy. So, I mean, it is different. It's different. And, and listen, the guys in the hood, you're in the hood, and, blood, Crips, colors, fighting over, territories that ain't yours. It's so much different. It's just so much different. And that's a cultural thing. That's a, we have to break generational curses that's been going on for a while when it comes, because the problem with the gangs with us is that you said one word, organization. There is no organization. Okay, there is no organization. There is nothing that you can go ahead and grab all these guys and make something legal happen. The only one that really did it with black men, I think, on a level, at a consistent level, was Minister Farrakhan with the Nation of Islam. Other than that, there's not too many organizations that have taken black men from the streets. I mean, you have some that have been successful, kind of small ones in different areas, but it's one huge national type of thing where it's like, okay, we're unioned up, this is our businesses here, and there's no organization, because nobody trusts anybody. Everybody tries to take from each other. You know what I mean? Listen, we're getting the crumbs. Everyone's trying to kill each other over the crumbs. So I don't know, but you hit it on the nose. It's two totally different ways of, because La Cosa Nostra comes from Italy, number one. So it's not like anything that we do came from Africa.
No.
So you're right. So it's just, I think when Boston really started getting ganged out, really was when Colors came out, the movie Colors. That just kind of sent Boston into a frenzy. There was always projects in different areas, but now people are like, wait a minute, we need to wear the same thing. So now people are wearing teams. You got the Bruins and the Blaze here, and the Giants over here, and I think gang, and even now, I was talking to somebody and they were saying how the blood culture in all these different neighborhoods like New York and even in Boston now. I mean, Bloods came from, LA.
From LA,
Started Chicago and LA. but now it's everywhere.
Yeah.
And, you know, how that happened, I don't really know, but I know the influence that comes from hip hop and comes from movies and now comes from the internet is a major influence, and we have to start rethinking it.
Yeah.